I'm Leslie Bryson, Parks and Recreation Director, and when I first came on about 18 months ago, one of the first meetings was with Eric to look for a location for a pump track. And we had gone to Squalicum Creek Park and Roosevelt Park, and someone on our staff said, well, we have this field over there at Whatcom Falls Park, maybe they could put it there. So we came over and looked at it, thought it looked like a good space, and Eric went to the Whatcom Falls neighborhood meeting, and we had their support for the project. We went to the park board, Parks and Recreation Board. We have a few park board members here, Bill Hossenjager, and they supported the project. And then we had to actually amend the park master plan, which had to be approved by our city council. Woo! And they voted unanimously for this project to go forward. Woo! But it really couldn't have happened without Eric Brown's leadership and the WMBC and the fundraising and all the supporting people who worked on this, and I'm sure you'll thank them all. But really, we owe it to Eric and the WMBC for giving this gift. They gave this gift to the citizens of Bellingham. So we owe them a big round of applause. Well, and I would like to thank our staff, Josh Nyman, our project specialist, really helped partner with Eric to get this done. Helped with the permitting, helped with just making sure everything went well. So thanks, Josh.
Woo! Everybody, first of all, real quick, these are four of our city council people. Five of our city council people were here. Mike Lilliquist just had to leave, but I just quickly introduce everybody. Pinky Vargas, Roxanne Murphy, Rocks the Vote, Dan Hamill, and April Barker. So April, if you don't mind saying a few words. Oh, by the way, when we did the vote that day, Roxanne was wearing her WMBC shirt at the city council meeting. So yeah, so I think the support was there. So
thank you so much. And just clearly by the showing, it tells us that this should not be the first pump track and the last pump track in Bellingham. Is that what I understand? So we live over on the north side, Birchwood, and I was fortunate in this first process to go with EB and Jill and look around at spots, and heard that we might have to be second, but I'm still counting on Birchwood being second. There's a great space over there. And it's taken off so well that we actually have a placeholder for the Cordata Park to have a pump track as well. So it's all of you that are creating an inclusive community within mountain biking that's really telling people that no matter who you are welcome. And it's places like this that bring us all together, that help us make this city to be awesome. So please keep advocating for mountain biking, keep advocating for pump tracks. Take really good care of this so that we can prove that we can continue to do this. And thank you so much to this community.
thank you, April. So real quick, I have a few thank yous, but before I do, Jill Kittner and Bryn Atkinson, can you put your hands in the air for me? I see you, Bryn, right there. So I want to say thank you to Jill and Bryn. They helped with this, helping sell this idea to many of the city council folks. Jill, come on up, please. And you know, most people know that they're two of the best pump track riders in the entire world, not just in Bellingham. So we're fortunate to have somebody like Jill here, and I just want to have Jill say a few words. Do you mind, Jill?
Yeah, first pump track in Bellingham. Hopefully it's the first of many. But yeah, this was such a cool process, and along the way, like EB has just been the ringleader of so many volunteers, and like I put in a few hours out here for sure, and it just came together so well. And like this, in my opinion, this is one of the best ones, is for the variety and amount of combinations you can do, and then kids can have fun, and it's pretty mellow. So this is definitely a good starting point for the next generation, and I was really happy to be a part of that and help get it kick-started to bring it to reality. So thanks to everybody involved and all the city council, and I don't know, all the little kids that are enjoying it. Just, I'm just happy to be a part of it in some minor way.
All right. Thanks, Jill. She's got some unfinished business. She's got to go win Queen of Crankworks next week. So, yeah, she's got to win it again. So, So, yeah, can you kick it? Jill's going to kick it off for us. So a few big thank yous right out of the gate. I got to thank the city council, who has been super supportive. Obviously Leslie and Josh, who really has been more than just a project manager on this. He's been my right hand, and he's been in here, pulling weeds or packing dirt or watering the track or digging ditches. We did a lot of that. So thank you, Josh. I really mean it. Nicole, the whole park ops folks have been so helpful. I want to thank the Parks Board, especially Mr. Bill Hassenjager, who has been so supportive of just cycling in Bellingham, not just mountain biking. So really, and then everyone who came and spoke in favor of these at the meetings, Kirsten and her kids, Jill, of course, everybody. And then the volunteers, everybody that's been out helping dig, everybody's helping build a fence, who's been cleaning up garbage, things, spreading bark, spreading gravel. So thanks to everybody who's been doing that. And then I got to say a huge thank you to some of our sponsors. REI, Pat Kennedy gave us a big grant for this project. Construction by Champion. Chris Luna helped with a bunch of machine rentals, and he helped with a bunch of other stuff. Thank you, Luna. Really appreciate it. Ram Construction with Josh Airholm and Shane Kelling running machines for us. Gateway Controls loaned a machine for quite a bit. Tradition Bikes has been supporting this since the beginning. Crank Brothers with Jill and Bryn. JP Slagle from Freeland and Associates did all our stormwaters. So thanks, JP, you're the man. Thank you very much. We would not have been able to do this without him. Fanatic, of course, Luke, Mark, and Kathy, and the whole team there. Momentum Trail Concepts, they actually, the folks that helped us build this, some of our good friends and Jill's friends as well, and Steve, Matt, and Moga did a great job. And then Donkalope, Greg helped us by getting us a job box. Few things. This project, a lot of people are probably wondering how much this project cost the WMBC. It cost us $46,000. So it's by Pumptrack standards, Leavenworth was about a $175. So you can do the math on what that costs. So a lot of the volunteer and in-kind donations, but we are short on that. So we did come up short on fundraising for this one. And so for future Pumptracks, we'll probably do fundraising in advance of those. And if you want to help out, we're certainly look at Javon's taking donations in a tip jar right there. So there's Javon. You want to go say hi to Javon? But so that's about it. And like I said, we're going to do a quick ribbon cutting. Jill's going to get the first run through this, if you don't mind, Kittner. Lars, Bryn, hey Larsy, Lars, Bryn, Sky, I need you three up here. You're going to do a first run with Jill. Come on up, Lars. Larsy, Lars, Bryn, Lars, come on up here. I need you guys for a second. We're going to do a quick